So we're getting ready to leave Hue Hin. We got a bus back to Bangkok at 1:30 p.m. today, so we should be back there around 5 o'clock. Terrible timing for traffic, but it is what it is. We do have a hotel in Bangkok for 3 nights, even though on the 3rd night we actually leave to head back to the United States. I think our flight leaves at like midnight, so I did pay for the room for that 3rd night because I didn't want to have to just try to find some place to kill time with luggage for whatever it is, 8 or 10 hours from the time that we have to check out of the hotel to the time that we got to get to the airport. But so I did pay for that 3rd night just so we have some place to call home until we get out of here. So I've been to Thailand quite a few times, but this is going to be the toughest leave I've ever had. Just because, you know, we've done so much since we've been here. We've got so much to look forward to. Sounds like Sompit's home. Hold on. So anyhow, we head back to Bangkok here in a few hours. If anything interesting happens between now and Bangkok, we'll be sure to let you know. And if not, we'll catch you on the other end. Okay, fast forward 24 hours. We are in Bangkok. We're at the Amaranth Hotel near the Suvarnabhumi Airport. We got in yesterday evening. It was about a 4-hour bus ride because we took it to the north side of Bangkok rather than where we left from the other day. And then it was about an hour taxi ride through traffic. Getting here to the hotel. We got in here about 6:30. I hadn't eaten at all yesterday, so as soon as we got here, we threw our stuff in the room and took off. Went and found some street food. By the time we got home last night, we were pretty wiped out, just crashed out. But today we are on our way to a museum. I believe it is like some maybe ruins from the Siam era, which if you've ever heard of a Siamese cat, that's the Siam era is where that came from. But anyhow, it's down here on the south side of Bangkok, not that far from where we are, probably 30-minute, yeah, not that far, 30-minute taxi ride. If you've never been to Bangkok, it is a massive city, and it takes forever to get across it, especially if there's any traffic at all. But anyhow, this museum, it's an outdoor museum. Sompit researched it, but anyhow, we're getting ready to head there now. Here's an airplane coming in for a landing right now. So the airport's right down here. That's the one we'll leave out of tomorrow night. But anyhow, we are going to head down there, and if anything interesting comes up, we will be sure to share it with you. So we made it to the outdoor museum. It's actually called the Ancient City. I assume it's probably original Bangkok. I don't know anything about it yet because I haven't got to do any research on it. We got here, it's a huge place. So Sompit rented bicycles for us to ride around on. Well, we walked out the door to go get the bicycles, and they have golf cart rentals and electric bikes for rent. And I looked at the bicycles. And said, I don't think so. I can't remember last time I rode a bicycle. I'm sure I could, but not for hours riding around this place. So she's back in the office over there trying to switch these out for the golf carts. We went up there, and usually they have a foreigner price and a Thai price for Thai civilians. Went up, she asked me if I had a work permit. I just flashed her my Thai driver's license, and she gave me the Thai price. So if you're coming here, I suggest at least trying it if you got any kind of a Thai ID. But they gave me the Thai price. But the bicycle rental was 150 baht per person. The golf cart is 350 for the first hour and 200 for every hour after that. So she's inside seeing if we can swap this 300 baht out for that probably 550 or 750 golf cart. So anyhow, it's a huge place. And as I said, I've got no idea what's really going on here, what the history is with it, but we'll find out. I do see some old walls right here. But anyhow, I only have one battery with me, so I'm going to preserve it as best I can. So I'm going to get off here, and we'll go see what we got once she gets that golf cart. Okay, we have just actually entered the ancient city, and we're just surrounded by ancient buildings. Let's take a look around real quick.
I can drive.
But there is no way we're going to see all this. I'm telling you right now, I can already recommend this for anybody that comes to Bangkok. You've got a few hours to burn. This is on the south side of the city, down toward the Gulf of Thailand. But yeah, here's the sign right here, what it is.
This is at the Memorial. We start at the Sompit. This is the original one. Is at the Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya, the real place, is been ruined by the war, Burma and Thai fight. But right here, we try of like imagine how it looked like the real one and build it so it look like this.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now because there's no way I'm going to get all this thing on video. It is 800 rai, which is about 400 acres. And there are so many buildings and so much to see, I can't even explain it. We barely got started, but every one of these buildings you can go into. This isn't a building here, it's some kind of an old temple. But every one of them you can go into and walk around. There's all kinds of gift shops and stuff, of course. I've seen some elephant rides back there, and they had some white buffalo, which I've never seen before. They're actually water buffalo that are white. They've got replicas of old Thai boats that they used to use when this was an ancient kingdom. They're floating out here in the water. I seen on the way up to here, there was a high, like a plateau out in the middle of this. I don't know, it has something on top of it, some buildings and stuff. Well, I imagine we'll make it there, but I doubt if the battery's going to last that long. If you go back and look at many videos ago, my GoPro 8 died. I'm on my GoPro 4. When I left Khun Han, I left my batteries, my extra batteries for this camera, in my brother-in-law's truck. And so we're pretty limited on everything we're doing, but so these are going to be really short clips and probably more pictures than anything. So we'll get what we can, we'll get it in a video so we can share it all with you. Yes, ghosts are real to Thai people. They're a real thing. Tales from the Crypt. this is a mirrored temple or what it's supposed to be called, but it's kind of crazy. The whole thing is just mirrors. This is the doorway to the mirrored temple. I want you to see the detail in this. That's just the door, one door panel. It is crazy what they put into some of this artwork that they put into these temples and salas, which is a temple, salah. Okay, like most Thai temples, you're not allowed to video or photograph inside. Very cool. Rama IX, which is the late king of Thailand, died like 6 years ago, was actually in this building and greeted Queen Elizabeth on the grand opening day, February 11th, 1972. There's a photograph of him standing right inside that window right there. So that's kind of cool. But very, very nice architecture inside. Again, these doors are even better than the ones I just showed a minute ago, but I'm not allowed to videotape them, so sorry. Wish you could see them, but they won't let me. But yeah, very cool temple. I don't even know what it's a replica of, but it's a replica of something somewhere. And I haven't seen the sign, so I'm not sure. Okay, we're about 2/3 of the way through this museum, because that's what it is. I thought it was an ancient city, but it's actually a museum that is either rebuilt replicas or relocated actual buildings and historic sites from Thailand. They're relocated to this 800 Rai, and the whole thing is a drive-through museum. The map is numbered, has signs at each location that explains to you what it is and where it originated from. They have replicas of some of the different Thai villages from across the country, different regions of the country. But yeah, it's still very interesting. That very tall outlook that I saw from the other side is completely man-made replica, and it is, well, I don't know, 20 meters tall, I suppose, and hollow underneath. But anyhow, it's pretty cool. I'm seeing some of these sites in my travels around Thailand, but yeah, it's still worth coming, especially, you know, if you can't get around very well, if you're an older person or handicapped. These golf carts are great, man, because you don't even have to get off the cart to see most of it. You just drive through and stop, take pictures. But yeah, it's a pretty neat site. I think it cost us, I want to say 800 baht. As I said, we got the Thai price. And if you want, you can take one of these tour buses here, these little electric buses. One of the schools has got all their students running around here today in a bunch of those, and we ran into the group. But yeah, try to avoid those. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a nice outing. Today is really mild temperature, nice breezy day, so it's not terribly hot. So if you're going to do it, I'd also suggest you go sometime in the winter months. But yeah, we're going to get back on number 84 and go look around some more. for watching. It's Sompit behind the wheel and Kenny in the cart.
Yeah.
Don't forget to
Don't forget to subscribe.
subscribe now. That button.